There is nothing worse than lining up the perfect shot and getting a hit marker. But the sniper meta just flipped for Season 3, and there's a gun hiding in this list that guarantees a one-shot kill anywhere on the body. Legs, arms, stomach, it doesn't matter. Hit markers are permanently off the table. We ranked the best 10 snipers in COD Mobile for Season 3. And yes, there's one marksman rifle on this list because it one-shots like a sniper and moves faster than all of them. 110 meters of full-body one-shot kill range. Basically infinite in multiplayer. You can hit the legs, the arms, it doesn't matter. If your shot connects, they're dead. 381 millisecond ADS time is decent. With 95 base damage in the first range, you never have to worry about hitbox math. Just aim for the center mass and fire. So why does it last? 4 bullets. That's your entire magazine. And if you empty it, you're staring at a 3.73 second reload. In a game where fights happen back to back, 4 shots with that kind of downtime isn't something most players can work around. You have to play every round knowing that each bullet is precious, and that's a compromise not everyone is willing to make. The fastest sniper in the game, and it's not even close. 292 millisecond ADS time, 182 millisecond sprint to fire, 6.19 meters per second sprint speed, a 9-round magazine, and a 900 millisecond fire interval. Every single mobility stat screams aggression, but the hitbox ruins it. Up to 18 meters, you get the standard one-shot hitbox kill. Past that, out to 40 meters, you need to avoid the stomach and legs entirely. And beyond 40 meters, you're aiming chest and head only. On a gun that moves this fast, asking for that kind of precision at range is a tall order. The Outlaw is the most fun sniper to pick up, but fun and consistent are two different things, and in a ranked lobby, consistency wins. Think about everything that goes into a single sniper kill. First, the perfect sensitivity. Next, the perfect crosshair placement, and the perfect scope and timing. On a sniper like the Outlaw, you're hitting above the stomach within 40 meters, or it's not even a one-shot. You've put in the hours to get all of that right. But here's the part that doesn't care how much you've practiced. Your connection. A ping spike at the moment you fire, even 20 or 30 milliseconds, and that perfect shot doesn't register. You did everything right and the server didn't see it. Without exit lag, you can't go from hitting your flicks to missing them in the same game. You can't have that inconsistency. Not on a sniper. Exit lag mobile fixes this by finding the most direct route for your connection across over 1,000 servers worldwide. You open the app, tap one button, and it stabilizes everything in the background for over 1,300 mobile games. So when you line up that shot, your connection isn't the reason you miss. If you've already put in the work on your aim, your sensitivity, your movement, this is the last variable to lock down. Try Exit Lag Mobile free for 3 days with my link in the description. Use code KIT for over 15% off. This segment is sponsored by Exit Lag Mobile. Here's the gunsmith for the Outlaw. Atom rate is the Koshka. The Koshka has the best blank scope accuracy of any sniper in the game. If you're the type of player who fires the instant the scope starts to come up, this is the gun that rewards that playstyle the most. 354 millisecond ADS time and 189 millisecond sprint to fire make it the fastest of the 3 classic snipers. Fire interval matches the DLQ at 1120 milliseconds. On paper, it should be the best of the 3, but the feel fights you. The ADS animation is ugly, the outside of the scope is obstructed which limits your field of view, there's a visible laser, and you can't run a suppressor. All of that adds up to a gun that's statistically strong, but uncomfortable to use. Now if you have a legendary Koshka skin that cleans up the scope and the animation, it jumps above both the DLQ and the Locus. But on the base version, the feel holds it back. The benchmark. Every sniper in this game gets compared to the DLQ, and there's a reason for that. 384 millisecond ADS time, 1120 millisecond fire interval, buffs this season from 1170 milliseconds. Mobility is exactly in the middle of the category. Nothing about this gun is exceptional and nothing about it is bad. It's the definition of average across the board. But where the DLQ separates itself is in the intangibles. It has the purest ADS animation of any sniper in the game, the most natural crosshair drift when you're scoping in, and the best wall penetration in the entire sniper category, and it's not close. If you're a lineup-focused player who wallbangs in Search and Destroy, this is the only sniper that matters. The flinch at 4.2 is high, which makes direct gunfights risky. But if your positioning is clean and you're not getting shot before you scope, the deal here rewards your fundamentals better than anything else on this list. The most balanced sniper in the game, best mobility of the 3 classics, good wall penetration, the best fire rate of the 3 at 1050 millisecond fire interval, an 8-round magazine, and a decent ADS animation. And then there's the Election skin. Honestly, the best sniper skin this game has ever seen in terms of how clean the scope feels and how smooth the animation is. It made the Locust extremely popular, and arguably overrated because of it. But even setting the skin aside, the Locust earns this spot because it does everything well enough without any crippling weakness. 381 millisecond ADS time, 5.81 meters per second sprint speed, and a hitbox that one-shots above the waist. It's not the best at any single thing, but it's the safest pick if you want a sniper that just works. This isn't technically a sniper, it's a marksman rifle, but it earns its spot because nothing else in the game plays like this. 230 millisecond ADS time, 182 millisecond sprint to fire, 5.9 meters per second sprint speed, 918 millisecond fire interval, and 5 bullets with a 1.53 second reload. It feels closer to an SMG than a sniper when you're running around the map. The trade-off is the scope. Without a high-powered zoom, long-range shots are harder to land precisely, but from close to mid-range, you're an absolute menace. The one-shot kill hitbox covers the head, chest, stomach, and upper body within 50 meters, which is more than enough for most engagements in multiplayer. If you want the fastest one-shot kill weapon in the game that isn't a shotgun, go with the Kilo Bolt action. The right tech doesn't play by sniper rules. 460 millisecond fire interval means you're firing again before most snipers have even finished their bolt animation. This is a spam machine. Whether you run it with a standard sniper scope or a lure zoom optic, it wipes the floor in lines where enemies stack up. And even outside of those ideal scenarios, being able to fire that fast means you never sit there thinking about your next shot. You just line up another one. 398 millisecond ADS time and 5.61 meters per second sprint speed give it surprisingly decent mobility for a heavy sniper. The 6-round magazine with a 1.93 second reload keeps you in the fight. And the 80 base damage out to 54 meters with a 1.5x upper body multiplier makes the one-shot consistent enough for aggressive play. The flinch at 3.1 is a problem in direct duels, but the right tech isn't built for duels. It's built for sequences. One kill, then another, then another. Nothing else in the sniper category can do that. 6 months ago, this was the undisputed #1. Now, it's third, and one nerf did all of it. The Tundra's ADS time went from 375 milliseconds to 393 milliseconds this season. That puts it slower than the DLQ, the Locust, the Koshka, the 3-line rifle, and even an Odin with a typical build. The gun that used to be the sniper is now one of the slowest options in the category. The fire rate is still the best at 996 milliseconds. The wall penetration is still excellent. And if you play a very passive positioning focused style, where you're already scoped in before the fight starts, the Tundra is still effective. But the meta doesn't reward that playstyle the way it used to. The 3-line rifle does everything faster with better flinch resistance. The HDR offers more consistency with its full body hitbox. The Tundra sits in between, not fast enough to be aggressive, and not consistent enough to justify the slow scoping over the HDR. It's still a good sniper, but good used to be the best, and that's a hard adjustment. Nobody expected this gun at #2, and honestly, that's exactly why it's here. The HDR is the only sniper in the game with a full body one-shot kill at every range. Legs, arms, stomach, chest, head, doesn't matter. If you hit them, they die. No hitbox math, no worrying about distance thresholds, no body part gambling, just aim and shoot. On top of that, 1.56 flinch is the second lowest on this list behind only the 3-line rifle, and a 6-second breath hold time gives you the longest stable scope window of any sniper in the game. When you're hard scoped on a lane, nothing is moving your crosshair. The mobility is terrible. 408 millisecond ADS time, slow sprint speed, slow fire interval at 1420 milliseconds. But here's the thing, the HDR isn't competing with the aggressive snipers. It's in a category by itself. No other sniper offers that full body consistency combined with that level of stability. Every other sniper on this list requires you to think about where your shot lands. The HDR doesn't. And in a meta where the 3-line rifle took over the aggressive role, the HDR quietly became the best sniper for everything else. That's why it's number 2. Not because it's flashy, because nothing competes with it in what it does. 319 millisecond ADS time, 1.8 flinch. Those two numbers alone could justify why this gun is number 1. But it goes deeper than that. The 3-line rifle scopes in faster than every sniper on this list except the Kilo and the Outlaw, both of which have significantly worse hitboxes. And it flinches less than every single one of them, no exceptions. You aim faster and you stay on target better than anyone else in the lobby. That combination is what makes a sniper dominant. The hitbox is DLQ standard, 1-shot kill above the waist, while penetration is decent but not on the level of a DLQ, Tundra, or Locust. The 5-round magazine and 1180 millisecond fire interval mean you're not spamming, and the ADS animation is genuinely bad. It's jarring enough that a lot of players try this gun once and go right back to a Locust or DLQ. But if you push through that adaptation period, what you get on the other side is the statistically best sniper in the game. The Tundra used to hold this spot, but after the nerf, the 3-line rifle became the standard. Get used to the animation, it's worth it. But one thing I'm not trying to get used to is missing my shots. Because it doesn't matter if you're holding the fastest, lowest flinching sniper in Season 3, if your fundamentals are flawed, you are still going to lose the gunfight. I just dropped a full aiming masterclass breaking down the 15 mechanics that actually separate the top 1% players from everyone else, including a literal breathing trick that cuts your reaction time by 50 milliseconds. Click the video on your screen right now to lock in your aim, and I'll see you there.